Hey everyone, this is Ryder from Skip, and I want to do an important video to answer this question. Is the California DMV open? Is it open for appointments, for walk-ins, for road tests? And by extension, I'm going to mention some other states too. This is the biggest question we're getting. Many of you know we've helped hundreds of thousands of people in nearly every state get their DMV questions answered, get appointments, take their road test, etc. So everyone's wondering, okay, it's been 2-3 months. When can I take my road test, renew my license, etc.? So this video is going to answer that question. More importantly, it's going to share the resources to show you how you can keep tabs on when things are reopening, right? You're probably wondering, okay, as soon as this opens in my state, I want to be the first one in the door, get it out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that too. It is Thursday, May 28th, for some context, but again, the links I'm going to show you will help you keep tabs on what's reopening, not just in California, but across the U.S. But first thing I want to show you is these are the comments we're seeing, not just in California. This is in reply. This is from Twitter, replies to the California DMV Twitter account. When will driver tests be available? Behind the wheel driver test, please. Behind the wheel tests before the streets are full of unlicensed drivers who get tired of waiting. So this is obviously the biggest concern, how to safely start road tests again to get people on the road safely, right? The other things, the renewals, DMVs have been offering extensions. Now, the real problem is, especially for new drivers, how to safely get them licensed on the road. And even a couple states have done self-certifying where parents can sign off for their kids, which is before this would have been unheard of. But of course, we're in the new normal. So I'm going to show you, first of all, the California DMV has been doing a great job on just revamping their services online. Obviously, they have no choice but to do this, but just a shout out to them for stepping up. It's by far the largest DMV in the country. So they are helping people renew registrations online, transfer titles online, get duplicate driver's licenses, change addresses. So those basic transactions that, frankly, you could do a lot of that online ahead of time, but they've made it a bit easier to do. Now, the things that you haven't really ever been able to do online are, of course, if you're applying for the first time for a license and you need to take your permit test, or you need to take your road test, or you need to apply for your real ID and they need to review your documents to verify who you are. That's probably applies to many of you. So I'm going to link to the DMV website just to say that if you do go to the website, they are doing more things online, so it is worth taking a look. Now, jumping back to Twitter here, this was breaking news today. Additional 46 DMV offices are open across California. And so now a total of 71 are open, more offices to reopen soon. So they are doing this phased approach. Again, many of these are in LA, the Bay Area, San Diego. Obviously, these are where the main DMVs are anyway, and across the state. So you can take a look and see if any of these are near you. Now, that doesn't mean you'll be able to get in. They are texting people who previously had appointments to reschedule you, okay? So that is the only way you will get into a DMV right now. By appointment only, and they will text you if you have an appointment. So let's say you had an appointment in March or April and it was canceled when the DMV shut down, or in May. You will get a text that says something like, previous DMV appointment rescheduled for, let's say, June 22nd, 2020 at 8 a.m. at the San Francisco DMV. To cancel or for more info, go to dmv.ca.gov. So this is how they're helping people who've already been in the queue who they canceled. So that's good news and bad news. The good news, that's good news for the people who've been waiting a long time. Bad news if you're wondering, hey, can I get in now? can we do our line waiting service, which has continued to grow? The answer to the line waiting service is no, we can't do it yet. And frankly, there will likely be changes with the DMV when they do reopen. Maybe to make it appointment only mandatory. I'm not sure, but I would not be surprised if there is a new normal for not only the California DMV, but for DMVs across the country. Okay, on helloskip.com, we are continually updating this information. And if you go to isthedmvopen.com, it will redirect to our HelloSkip blog page here that answers this question. Is the California DMV open? Is the Arizona DMV open? We've done about 20 states now. We'll be adding more states soon, and we're doing this, again, a few times per week. We are updating this. So, for example, you go to check out California. We link to the DMV here. And if you want to be the first in the queue for when appointments do reopen, I think probably this would apply to most of you or many of you watching this video. All right, this doesn't help, but actually I just want to get in the DMV. When can I do that? We can book you an appointment for free. We answer questions, provide you materials, things we've always done to help increase accessibility. That's really our mission, has always been to increase accessibility for the DMV and other government services. You can request here. So click the link, and then on the skip page, you can put in what type of appointment you need, and you have to sign up for the free 15-day trial. But it's a trial and it's free, and you can cancel. So we really want to help people get in to the DMV as safely as possible, and get that business out of the way so you can take care of the other important stuff that's happening in your life right now. Again, that's at helloskip.com, or if you go to isthedmvopen.com, you'll see links to that. And the last thing I want to end on here is our Skip blog at helloskip.com/blog. If you are curious, we are publishing information about coronavirus-related items multiple times daily. So I'm just going to show you briefly these posts we've done in the past couple of days. Data on the EIDL advances and loans and PPP loans. If you're still waiting or wondering about forgiveness, how to get an antibody test and who needs one, how to track your stimulus check and why some people are receiving a stimulus check via debit card. So just general questions about these things you may still have questions about. And some financial tips, and also legislation and policy that's coming down at the national level, state level, and local level. Last thing I'm going to end on is if you want to support small businesses, we are helping businesses list on Skip and restore consumer confidence by saying, hey, yes, we are reopening safely. We are taking these measures to help our customers feel safe and be safe, etc. We are helping thousands of businesses list, so you'll have a chance to basically show your support and also understand, hey, can I go to this restaurant yet or not? What's happening there? So I think that's the biggest question for a lot of us. When will we feel safe to patronize various businesses again? So that's on our blog. But the last thing I'll show you, that if you sign up for a free Skip trial, we'll send you a free face mask that says supportcovidrecovery.com, which is part of this initiative that I'm talking about to support small businesses reopening and staying in business. With the mask and the shipping, it's around $20, but you get it for free when you start a trial. So that's all on helloskip.com/blog, or you can go to supportcovidrecovery.com. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. If you have more questions about the DMV, leave them in the comments. I'll be answering them. And most importantly, stay safe and healthy. And if you can, try to stay home, or if you go out, wear a mask. Thanks again.